it's just an epic show. There's a part of me that wants to just go like, yeah, it's just an epic show. It was a women's show, yes, but it was just an epic show. It was just a WWE production show, and I like that. I love the fact that the women now are every bit a part of the show and every aspect of it, right? And at any point in time, they can main event, if it's the story, if it's the whatever that is, it's all there. Having a night like tonight where they can all come together and celebrate that, it worked out well here tonight. I think as we move forward, we'll see, I don't want to say it's yearly, it's not yearly. I think we see what that demand is for it, because as the demand for the women grows across the board every day, it becomes less about having their own show and more about like that's the equality, is it's all there, and don't have to have their show to be in the spotlight, but if it works, we'll definitely go down that road again. So I think it's a we shall see. Again, though, even tonight in the show itself, I love the fact that we had legends here, from Alundra Blaze, Medusa, to Leilani Kai, to Vicky Guerrero, to it spanned generations of females that paved the way, that continued to pave the way, and that are doing that now. And when you get to look out in the crowd and see little girls, I don't know, there was a woman that works for us in the production studio made the cold open for tonight. Hadn't been asked to do it yet, hadn't been talked about doing it. She just came in and said, I made this in her own time, and said, what do you guys think? And we were like, that's the open, right? Like, just changing the game for little girls. I have 3 girls. I see how they look at female athletes and female representation and female athletes or performers that they can look up to and aspire to be like, no matter what they do in their life. Like, it's a motivating, it's powerful to them. I see the same thing in little boys that watch our show. I see the same thing as they become teenagers and get older in life. And it's again, one of my favorite things about this business. But I don't know that it has to be a particular night for them to be inspired by the women, because I think the women do that every single Monday, Tuesday, Friday, whenever we have a PLE, whenever we're having a Saturday night's main event, right? They're role models, they're inspiring people, they're changing their lives. And that sounds dramatic to some degree, but that is the kind of thing they do. And when you see our performers, when you see kids come backstage and meet them, and you see the kid light up, and our performers, because I know them so well, how they light up because the kids are there lighting up, like it's such a mutually beneficial thing for everybody, and it's by far the best part of what we do, and I know they love it. So being a part of that representation and that change and that inspiration is incredible for them. The last thing I'll just say on it before I wrap is, for me, tonight was sort of it was an emotional show, because it wasn't that long ago that when we were getting to the Performance Center and starting NXT, that I was like, well, why, I'm taking that to heart, like, why are you not being trained the same as the guys? Right? Because, well, it's just, we're not allowed to do that. We're doing this, like, okay, well, that ends today. And this is all going to change. And, they all dug in on that and put their athleticism in the forefront, and, began to grind and do all this stuff, standing on the backs of the people that had come before them, and scratched and clawed for the time, and scratched and clawed for a spot when it wasn't available, until they were, until that generation of new people in the Performance Center was so good that people couldn't deny them anymore. And then they came in here and lit this place up, and it's just continued to grow. And the respect for them has continued to grow. Seeing that tonight, seeing Leilani Kai in the crowd, seeing Melina being here, seeing Tori Wilson being here, and all these different generations of women sitting, watching that show with stars that have become household names through that NXT process and through the Performance Center process, all the way through to ones that are there now that are fresh out of college that are getting an opportunity to become global superstars and inspire another generation. It's really, really cool to see. And you know, I went over Saturday afternoon before we got started yesterday with rehearsals for here, and went over to Center Stage Theater to see Sean and to see the talent. And man, it's one of my favorite things to do is just to walk around those shows or the Performance Center and see all those young people that are just a dream in their eye and a gleam, you know, of wanting to be something more, and then seeing them like Alexa, like Charlotte, like Bailey, Becky, that I saw them when they were just putting their toe in the water and had this dream, and now they're the legends that have inspired this generation that are coming in right now. I think I can see it in these girls that came over from NXT or that I've seen in the Performance Center, and I see them perform there and how confident they are, and then they get here and they're like, holy shit, I am in the ring with Charlotte Flair. You know, it's awesome to see that evolution, and it will continue, and I will do everything that I can to ensure that it continues for generations to come until I can't do this anymore, and I'll make sure that there's somebody in my place after that to continue to do it as well, because to me this is the greatest form of entertainment in the world. It make you laugh, make you cry, make you happy, make you sad, make you aggressive. Like it's a little something for everybody, and you know, just want to keep making sure it's there for everybody going forward. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you soon at SummerSlam. Thank you.